Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of eXp Realty. Cindy Grossman. New York City born and raised, luxury retail management was her game. Saks Fifth Avenue and Nordstrom were her jewelry playgrounds. Had enough at 38, fled to Miami, where Neiman Marcus Bal Harbour found her. Recruited to Mont Blanc, where her regional position challenged her. Met her husband 4 years ago, and Brevard County she did go. COVID hit, she needed a new career fit. Age-defying beauty with Mary Kay, she did say. And now, here's Cindy Grossman.
Hello, 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 and welcome to Mesmerize the Mirror at Any Age. Mitch, thanks so much for coming back again this week.
I wouldn't miss it.
Thank you. Jesse, thanks for keeping us in line as always.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Oh, all right. Sounds good. And today we have a very special show. We have two women who truly mesmerize the mirror. We have MerryBeth Burgess and her wife, Amy Elkavich, who are the co-owners of Hello Again Books in historic Coco Village. They both opened their new and used bookstore in March of 2020, just weeks before the pandemic shut down the country and the rest of the world. Prior to the bookstore, MerryBeth managed several retail stores, including Barnes & Noble, The Vitamin Shop, and GameStop. Currently, MerryBeth manages daily operations at Hello Again Books, while Amy, prior to the bookstore, worked in communications and is employed by an organization within the space industry specializing in marketing and communication. Amy curates the bookstore's social media presence. Thank you so much for being on today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, it's our pleasure. It's, timely. We're perfectly timed with everything that's going on and everything that your bookstore stands for. Let's start out. Tell us all about the bookstore.
Wow.
It's a very unique store.
Where do we start?
Wonderful.
It is. We really wanted to have a place that was welcoming and inviting and sort of served as a safe place and space for anyone who needed it. So it was born out of this need for a community space. And then MerryBeth and I just really wanted to have a bookstore. And we thought, what a great way to combine those two things.
Yeah, we had moved down to Florida to, like a lot of people do, to help with family, Amy's mom, and we were struggling to find like-minded people, people that we could connect with. We came from Atlanta, which is a much more diverse area than Brevard County, of course. So we talked a lot about, do we go back to Atlanta or do we stay here and be the change or create something that, we could find like-minded people? Because we knew there had to be people out there that we could connect with. We just couldn't find the avenue for it. So we decided open a bookstore, that specializes in female-driven books a lot, equality books, diversity books, creativity. We just thought it was kind of something that Brevard County needed.
Yeah. We basically did this to find friends.
That's a good idea. I actually started my business too to find friend because I was also new to the area a couple of years ago. So I understand. Why Coco Village?
We kind of fell in love with it. When we first moved here, we were in Cape Canaveral, and then we were in the Coco area a little bit on the other side of 528. And then we began to come into Coco Village and just fell in love with it. There was a sense of community here, and it felt like the right fit for us. And we also, now we can walk to work if we want to. There's something pretty lovely about that.
That is great.
There are also great events here, so we could kind of tie into those events.
Right. And you do have events at the store as well.
We do. Yeah. Do you want to cover those?
Yeah, we do. We try to hold events every week. We have a long-standing Friday evening at 6:30. We do an LGBTQ plus ally game night. And that's just something we started to kind of open up a safe space for LGBTQ in Brevard County. There's just not a lot to offer around here. And then every Saturday, typically we try to do local author events or pop-up events, anything to do with arts, creativity, writing. It's something that we really, really strive to do. We do a really big event every June. We've done it twice now.
Yep.
Twice. It's a second annual. We do a Pride event, which the village is very welcoming with that. It's the only Pride event that they do or host or be part of. What else?
We do 2 book clubs.
Oh yeah.
Every month we have a regular book club, and then a couple of our customers wanted to start their own book club, so they started their kind of what they call smut book club. So think romance but a little steamier.
It's so much fun.
It's a blast. It's a great group. And then on Sundays we have a sit and knit, which is we say knit, but really anyone can come who can bring their craft with them. So it's knit, crochet, needlepoint, diamond painting. Some people do yarn spinning. It's just kind of a nice group, and they come and hang out on Sundays. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
And I know that they also have had people running for office. So let people hear what they're interested in and what they stand for. And then also different authors. A lot of authors, and the authors, show up and talk about their books. And, if people are interested in buying, then that's a great opportunity to meet the author as well.
That's nice. And does the author presentations work with your book club so people get a chance to read the book and then meet the author? Do you do something like that?
We've had a couple of instances where we've had groups of people come in and read the local books. That local author event is really great because it allows local authors who can't really get into bookstores right now because they don't have that avenue yet and they're doing their own printings. We give them that opportunity to sell their books here. And it really makes a difference when you're a local author just trying to sell a couple of copies of your book. So it's wonderful to have that. And speaking about those political, meetings, we've had some really great interactions with local groups.
The Young Dems are really, really supportive. We love having them come in. They do a pizza night, and where you get to talk to, like Danelle Dodge has been here, Aaron Dunn, who has a really good chance in November for school board. It's just really a good, safe space. For, once again, like-minded people who maybe haven't felt like they can have a space to go to, a safe place to talk, to come together. And it's just been really lovely to see. It started small and then it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And it's just nice to see people feel like they can come out and meet other people.
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds fantastic. Now, we did mention that you opened right before the pandemic. What did you do during those months turned into a year?
You can't even write it into a movie. We literally opened March 1st, 2020, and 3 weeks later is when everything just kind of stopped. And nobody writes it into a business plan that you are going to have to figure out how to survive during a shutdown. But we were very fortunate that in those 3 weeks, we created really good relationships with people that supported us throughout the pandemic, and passed the word along. And I don't know how, but magically we survived. We survived somehow, and it's really by the grace of the community, of the relationships we created. There's a really good organization called BINC, BINC, which helps independent bookstores. So when I got COVID and had it for about 3 months, they helped booksellers. Bookshop.org is a amazing organization. It's an Amazon, but it's geared towards independent booksellers.
Yeah.
And customers can go, and you guys can go, you buy a book on there instead of Amazon, and part of that goes to independent bookstores. And it literally saved us during that first year. I don't know how we survived. We're just very grateful, very thankful, and you couldn't write the story. Yeah.
We really were very lucky. The community came out and just supported us in every way possible. People were helping us pay rent. People were meeting us in parking lots to purchase books. I mean, it was pretty great.
Well, I will tell you that sometimes I'm there and they're not there. And like somebody says, no, they're not here. I'm just a volunteer. And I don't know how many people I mean, they have to make money. They're a for-profit. It's not like you're volunteering at the hospital. And they get volunteers to help them. And that's touching, I think. Yes. And not only that, but people donate books. So it's not like they're necessarily buying the books. They donate the books that I know I do, because I want other people to enjoy them. And what a great outlet where I know they'll be appreciated and read and enjoyed. You know, there's so many pictures on their Facebook of people donating the books, and they're new books or slightly used books, but they're all in great shape. So I guess I'm doing a commercial, but it's reflective. I'm a big fan.
He's a big fan, for sure.
Why don't we take a break, and then we'll come right back, and then we'll talk some more.
Yes. Thank you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks.
Need an enlightening pick-me-up? Visit Kristen and Cindy at Skinergy to energize your skin and keep it looking fabulous forever. Kristen can help with hair removal, sugaring to keep your whole body smooth and conditioned. Kristen will help you refresh and defend your skin while giving you a customized facial. Cindy helps skinergize and get you camera ready for your everyday look or special occasion. Visit Kristen and Cindy at Skinergy. Find them on Facebook under the Skinergy Squad.
I love that I can sit in my car and wait for my appointment to renew my driver's license. No more lines, no hassle. Hey, I made my appointment online, and it's going to alert me when it's my turn. Gotta go.
Hello, I'm Carol Jean Jordan, your tax collector here in Indian River County. To help you get in and out faster, we are introducing our new customer service system. Here, you can make appointments, check in remotely, or choose to wait in your car or in our lobbies. You can access this system through our website, irctax.com, and we look forward to seeing you.
Who's got time to clean? When you need it clean, call Germ Wizards LLC. Using the most up-to-date equipment, Germ Wizards pays strict attention to detail. They make dust disappear. Whether you need your office to sparkle, your home to shine, or you want to give someone a great gift, hire the Germ Wizards. It's easy to get a quote online. There's even an online portal to discuss details directly with your cleaning professional. Visit GermWizardsLLC.com. Make dust disappear with Germ Wizards.
If you want a home that has the style of the coast, come to Sunshine Furniture during the Tommy Bahama and Lexington Fall Home event. Now until October 30th, you save 50% on all bedroom, dining room, media, home office, and occasional furniture with fresh finishes and rich textures made from materials that reflect the essence of resort living. Our 35,000 square foot showroom is also filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture from Universal, Hooker, Barcalounger, Riverside, Four Seasons, Capri, and more. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have the largest selection of patio furniture anywhere, including fire pits, umbrellas, and outdoor rugs. Come in now during the Tommy Bahama and Lexington half-price fall home event. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in Vero Beach next to Planet Fitness. Family owned and operated since 1991. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com and don't forget to visit our outlet and sales store just across the street.
The law offices of Goldman, Monahan, Tucker, and Bettine is here to help you with your personal legal challenges, business needs, and real estate matters. Since 1984, we have assisted countless numbers of Florida individuals and businesses with their legal issues, from trusts and estates, wills, real estate, and civil or criminal litigation. We pride ourselves on maintaining lifelong client relationships and would appreciate the opportunity to assist you and your family as well. Please call 321-639-1320 for further information on the law offices of Goldman, Monahan, Tucker, and Bettine. I'm a non-attorney spokesman.
And we are back with MerryBeth and Amy talking all about their wonderful bookstore, Hello Again Books. Welcome back.
Hi. Thank you.
So now we did talk a lot about your uniqueness. Now, is there anything that stands out more that you want to tell our listeners about how unique the store actually is?
Well, I mean, I could talk about the store for hours, but I will tell you just a couple of things that we find so, inherently important to who we are. And the three tenets that we kind of function on are creativity, diversity, and community. So everything we do, we try to have them rope back into at least one of those, if not all of them. So when you come into the bookstore, we really want you to feel that sense of community, and we want you to feel that this is a creative space that embraces diverse viewpoints. And hopefully you get that from the decor. We try to create that environment that inspires you and makes you want to read more. We have a kind of cool book arch here that we had several of our customers help us build. Customers that we met within the first, couple of days of operations that have now become like family. We also, spent several weeks putting down a floor of book pages, which is pretty cool. So if you come in, you can come to the back room and see a floor where there are book pages all along the floor. We just try to make these little moments of engagement.
It sounds very special. Now, why I haven't been there yet, I don't know. Some things I think my husband likes to keep to himself. It's like his little club, you know what I'm talking about? Like, well, this is my club and you really shouldn't be around.
But, they also are fully engaged in Coco Village and supportive of all the businesses that are there and support their events. So it's not just me, it's us, and it's sharing, and let's all do well, and let's all enjoy the spirit of cooperation and success together.
Yeah, Coco Village message. Does seem very close-knit. The Playhouse and very cultural and a lot of art and stuff like that. So yeah, everybody loves Coco Village. So I agree. Perfect really spot.
Yeah, I don't think it would work in any other spot. I think Coco Village really is its home, and we're right in the heart of the village, which is really nice. And there's nothing better than walking in the morning. You can smell Osarios, then you can smell Kreidermans, and it really does feel like community. And I think that's something that people really want to find, especially after COVID, after being isolated, and it just feels warm and inviting, and it's just a great place to be.
It really is. It's important to us to acknowledge the other shops and businesses that are here, and we promote them on social media, and we promote their events here in the store. And that helps, increase that engagement and increase that connectivity within our community. And that's really meaningful, especially when, we come back to them and say, hey, we're going to do this Pride event in the village, and we would love for you to be welcoming and take a part and be a part of it. And, we had over 30 businesses and stores participate in the first year, and we had almost 40 participate last year. So it's just getting bigger as we continue to move that Be the Rainbow Pride in the Village event. We're going to do it for our third year this coming June, and we had over 400 people attend. So to me, by creating that sense of community, we're continuing to just make this a more welcoming and engaging environment.
That sounds great. Wonderful. I love to hear things like that. I'm curious, is there a particular type of book that you do sell that surprises you?
I will say that we really learned a lot. Like we spent a year going to book sales, doing other things before we even opened the store. Like we went and we got inventory, and the things that we thought we would be selling a lot of, or that people would be interested in, is actually not anything that people are interested in. People love classics, had no idea. anything Florida related, anything Stephen King. The categories that do very well are just shocking and surprising in a good way. But it's interesting here too, because Coco Village is very much also a tourist destination. So we do have our regular OG customers, the ones that keep us going. But we have a lot of people who come in for their first time every time that they visit, because people travel to the beach, people are on their cruise ships. So it's very interesting to see the breadth of diversity in the books that people buy. It's kind of fun.
Right. Because that's another question I have. How did you know how to stock the bookstore when you first were going to open it? Right. That's hard.
We missed the mark. I mean, we got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books, but I thought like cooking, not realizing that anybody can pull up a recipe online. We got like just things that I thought people, I worked for Barnes and Noble for 7 years.
Right.
So I thought I had an educated guessing game, but it was really, really wrong, which is why the donations help us so much, because the locals that donate to us, they're just great books, and it's things that they're reading and their friends are reading. So it really, really helps us keep things fresh and keep things turning around in the store, so that it does feel like new every time that you come in, and you can always find something different. And we post online what we're putting out, and people will message us and say, oh, hold that one for me, or that was a great one. So it creates a conversation also. So it's just really a cool thing to watch what people buy and what they choose to buy.
Yep, absolutely. And those books are, we're really clear about that. We're not a nonprofit, we're a for-profit. So when they bring those books back into us, we are basically saying, if you're going to donate them to us, it's because you just want them to have a second life, and you want to help us keep the doors open and the lights on, and allow us to keep doing all of our events, which are 100% free. So we never charge for anything. And that's how we kind of give back. If you're going to give us the books and we're able to make $1 or $2 on them, then we're going to give you back free events. So that's kind of the trade-off. We're giving you that community experience.
And it's not as if the books they charge a lot for the books to begin with. But everything is so nicely displayed, and if you spend a few minutes, you'll find surprises there, and you'll say, oh, I never really thought about that book, but it kind of, the way it's displayed and shown, it's like, oh, that might be interesting to read. Let me try that. And everything has sections, and it is very diverse. So it's not just one ideology or one set of ideas. It's a diversity, and that's what it should be.
How can people find you on How could people find you on social media and find out about the events and everything that's going on?
So we're at Instagram, Hello Again Books. Facebook, same thing, Hello Again Books. And you can always go to our website, www.helloagainbooks.com. And we have a page for events, and all of the regular events are listed there. And all of our sort of pop-up events, like author events and crafters who get a day to sell their wares, those are all posted on social media. So people can reach out to us anytime.
Perfect. That's great. Now, I just want the listeners to know, stay tuned. We're going to part B of our show. We're going to talk about a very controversial subject that's been going on, and it's something that needs to be discussed. So we're going to talk about it. So stay tuned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.